As the Vancouver Canucks continue their search for help down the middle, a reporter recently shared which trade target would be a better fit for the club. The middle of August is upon us, and the Canucks are still searching for some help down the middle. While there's a very good chance they could enter training camp with how their roster stands right now, there have been some interesting names that the club has been linked to this summer. Yeah, both would represent upgrades, I would feel. I like Mittelstadt. They bring different qualities to their game, but I think Mittelstadt has a little bit higher pure offensive skill. Zacha is the bigger body and can kind of bang a little bit more, but he has a couple of decent seasons under his belt too. Price to acquire, it's not going to be cheap for either of those players, I don't think. Boston's probably going to be a little more open to moving out right now. I think they're in a transitional phase. But yes, I think Vancouver, I'm sure, would be calling on both those players. Cam Robinson of Elite Prospects said, if Patrick Allvin truly wants to add another centerman to his roster, and is interested in both Pavel Zacha, Casey Mittelstadt, then he'll have to think long and hard about who he believes would be the best fit for his roster, especially with the limited cap space the team has to work with at the moment. During a recent edition of Sekeres and Price, Rob Williams of Daily Hive gave his opinion on who he thinks would be a better fit for the Vancouver Canucks this season, and that happens to be Pavel Zacha because of his ability to kill penalties and that he can produce offensively. I think Zacha fits that profile a little bit more. A guy that can kill penalties. He's bigger. He's still just 28 years old, but he's shown it more in the NHL, I think, than Mittelstadt has. So I think that would be the guy that, if you're looking for the type of profile that you'd want as your second-line center, has, offensive ability, and maybe brings a little different element than Elias Pettersson. I think Zacha is probably the guy that I would lean to a little bit more, Williams said. Zacha, 28, has nearly 200 more games of experience than Casey Mittelstadt, and no disrespect to the former 8th overall pick. But with where the Vancouver Canucks are right now, wanting to make a deep playoff run while Quinn Hughes is still with the club, the Brno Czechia native would hands down be a better fit. It's still a bit unclear if the Vancouver Canucks will end up adding someone else at this point, or if they'll look internally to fill any holes they have on their roster. But if the opportunity arises, Patrick Allvin should make an attempt to land Pavel Zacha, who has 2 years remaining on his contract with a cap hit of $4.75 million.